Hello everyone, and welcome to the first annual CLD Awards on episode 150 of Constructing Los Angeles. I am your host, Dan Lags, and welcome everybody, and we have a packed house tonight here in the building. But more importantly, we have all of you at home watching on YouTube here to support the show. So let's not waste any more time. The viewers have spoken, the community has spoken, and we're ready to hand out some hardware. So all the awards and the votes have been tallied, and we're ready to hand out some awards. So let's go ahead and jump right into it with our first award being handed out to Best Skyscraper. So without further ado, here are the nominees. Eclipse Towers, Bone Meal Supermarket's Corporate Tower, Beacon Industries, and the Sandstone Offices of Los Angeles. And the LD award goes to Eclipse Towers. The Eclipse Towers won this award with 50% of the votes. Coming in second place was the Bone Meal Towers, the supermarket building, with 20% of the vote. Beacon Industries finished third with 17% of the vote. And the Sandstone Offices of Los Angeles finished fourth place with 13% of the votes. So thank you for everyone who voted. And let's move on to the next award, which will be given out to Best House. So guys, without further ado, here are the nominees. The Alpine Mansion, the Blue Beach House, the Tudor Style House, and the Brown Traditional House. And the LD award goes to the Alpine Mansion in a landslide vote. The Alpine Mansion, which is considered the biggest house on Los Angeles, received 81% of the vote, which was pretty incredible. Second place was the Blue Beach House with 11%. The Tudor Style House finished third with 7%. And the Brown Traditional House only got 21 votes, finished in last place with 1%. So thank you guys for those votes. And we're ready to move on to our third award, which will be handed out to Best Company Name. Here are the nominees. Taylor Swiftness Potions, Flower Pot Coffee Shop, Bone Meals Supermarkets, and Los Dangeles Customs. And the LD award goes to Taylor Swiftness Potions. Taylor Swiftness Potions received 40% of the vote, followed up by Los Angeles Customs receiving 25% of the vote. After that, just barely squeaking out third place was Flower Pot Coffee Shop at 24%, only less than 30 votes behind Los Angeles Customs. And then rounding out, Bone Meal Supermarkets finished in fourth place with 11%. One of the closest votes of any of the awards goes to this one, so congratulations to Taylor Swiftness Potions on taking home the LD award. So now we're ready to move on to our fourth award, which will be handed out to Best Episode. Here are the nominees. CLD 75. It was a Q&A, and it was an hour long. We answered a ton of questions. Being Los Angeles. And guys, today's the day for the special episode. We're going to be doing an hour-long episode today. I'm going to be building some stuff, and we'll see if we can make it to an hour. I'm not sure if it'll be exactly an hour. It might be like 57 minutes, but regardless, what I'm going to be doing on this episode is I'm going to be answering some of your guys' questions, but I'm also going to be doing a little bit of building here. So CLD 90, the other LD, where we showcased a PC modded world of LD with a gigantic mountain. This is not hollow or anything. This is 100% filled in, like a legit mountain. I actually even changed all the desert biome to grass. I did that as well. But as you can see, here's the mountain. As you can see, it looks absolutely crazy. CLD 50, an hour-long episode where we first started working on the Alpine Mansion. And finally, CLD 100, a live stream that lasted over 2 hours. And the LD award goes to CLD 100 Livestream. So CLD 100 Livestream received 49% of the vote. Second place was CLD 50, 1 hour episode with 26% of the votes. CLD 90, the other LD, came in third with 15%, followed by CLD 75, 10% of the votes. And that was your Best Episode award. Congratulations to CLD 100 on taking home the LD award. So now we're moving on to our fifth award, which will be handed out to Best Vehicle. Here are the nominees. The Monster Truck, the Yacht, the cargo bobs, and the jets flying over the stadium. And the LD award goes to the jets flying over the stadium with 54% of the vote. Jets flying over the stadium took 54% of the vote. Second place was the yacht at 27%, followed up by the monster truck, 14% of the vote, and the cargo bobs finished fourth with 6% of the vote. So that was your award for best vehicle. So we're moving on to best interior on a house. And the nominees are following right now. The Tudor style house, the gray colonial house, the blue beach house, and the alpine mansion. And the LD award for best interior goes to, without a surprise, the alpine mansion. So the alpine mansion came in first, receiving 75% of the vote, which was slightly under their percentage for best house overall. Second place was the blue beach house, which also finished second place on best house, and the same goes for third place with the Tudor style house. And finally, gray colonial house comes in fourth with 4% of the vote. So now that we have handed out the best interior award, we are moving on to the last two awards, starting off with best catchphrase. Here are the nominees. Sponsored by Danville's Anvils, your friendly neighborhood Dan Lags, let me drink some Taylor Swiftness, and so that's a thing. And the LD award for best catchphrase goes to, so that's a thing, with 40% of the vote. With just over 600 votes total, so that's a thing finishes first with 40%. Second place was sponsored by Danville's Anvils with 28% of the vote. Third place was your friendly neighborhood Dan Lags with 21% of the vote. And finally, Let Me Drink Some Taylor Swiftness finished in fourth place with 11% of the vote. This was one of our closest votes overall, but So That's a Thing takes home the award. So now we are ready, guys. The moment you've all been waiting for, the finale. We are moving on to our final award, which is Best Question of the Day. Here are the nominees. From CLD 113, will you be adding any secrets to LD like Danville? CLD 122, do you still visit Danville for nostalgia purposes? CLD 128, do you think Minecraft will ever become unpopular over time? And CLD 135, if you could make your own mashup pack, what would it be? And our final award for the day, the LD award for best question of the day, goes to CLD 113's, will you be adding any secrets to LD like Danville? So the vote spread for this award with 44%, CLD 113's question finished first place. CLD 135's question, will you be making, if you could make your own mashup pack, what would it be? Finished second with 23% of the vote. CLD 122's, do you still visit Danville for nostalgia purposes? Finished third with 17%. And CLD 128, do you think Minecraft will become unpopular over time? Finished last with 15% of the vote. So guys, that was your first annual CLD award show. Thank you to all who watched, and thank you to those who attended, all 0 of you. And we really appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. This is a really fun thing to do. And I would love to do something like this maybe for CLD 300, 150 episodes from now. So if you even get that far. But this was a really fun idea. I had a lot of fun making this, and hopefully you guys did like it. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been Dan Lags. I'll see you guys on CLD 151. But until then, guys, have a good day. And thank you for coming out to the award show. Goodbye.